Hey everybody, this is Sean Powell, and this is my very first treadmill. It's a Nordictrack C700, and if you'd notice, I've already got it kind of looking a little different than probably most of y'all's treadmills are. I had done research and been looking for a treadmill, potentially a Nordictrack with at least a 2.5, and I really wanted iFit with either a 7-inch or 10-inch monitor. And this one at Walmart is actually one of the highest ranked ones. The problem is Nordictrack only made it for Walmart, and Walmart had discontinued it. So finding one was pretty hard to find. So like a lot of things on Facebook Marketplace, I had found somebody who had it and had less than 10 miles on it and was looking to get rid of it. So I was able to pay $400 for it. And at the cheapest it ever sold for was $597. So I was really happy with that. But what I want to show y'all is, in my opinion, one of the things that was lacking inside on the Nordictrack C700 was access to Google or to the internet itself. You could go anywhere. Being able to add your own apps. Well, I added Plex. I added YouTube. I got Netflix. I've got Pluto. You could basically put anything you wanted up here. And my favorite music app is right here. Now, one of the cool features is also at any given time, I can use my music app. It's called Free Music, y'all. And if you don't know what this thing is absolutely awesome. Now, for us to go ahead and get started, and you make it however you like to do it, put your own screensavers and stuff like that, y'all, you're going to have to unlock it. Now, how we're going to do that is, let's go right here. Let's just say this is going to be iFit. So you're going to log up your iFit just like usual. I was actually doing a little workout here, so give it just a second here. And when you buy the C700, you're supposed to get 1 year of free iFit, and she had basically already ran it out. So I had figured a couple little tricks too is going to help you out too. If you wind up buying one and the iFit's already been ran out, when you go to click this right here, once you actually have some of these apps put in here, let me show you what I'm talking about. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and start the music app, and it takes a little bit of the internet itself. And by doing so, what it does is let's say if I want to click this one right here. Okay, just give you an example because I do not have iFit. Okay, mine right now it says start workout, right? Okay, a lot of times they'll say you have to be a premium, or something like that. Now, what I've learned is if I click there and it says that, if I start the internet right here and slow the internet down a little bit, or slow, from being access to it, and then continue to click that, sometimes I can bypass this majority of the time. So even though I haven't actually paid for iFit, I can still do all the workouts. So everything I've done so far will work in the background no matter what you're actually doing itself. But what we're going to do real quick is, I'm going to get this moving pretty quick here, is you're going to click up here at the top left. Then what I want you to do is go to settings. Okay, give me just a second, and then you go to maintenance. Now, right here underneath this in the open, just anywhere right here. Now, I'm holding this on my phone, so I apologize. And I cannot do it because I've already done it. I want you to click right here 10 times in the exact same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a few seconds and do the exact same thing 10 more times. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to say, privileged mode, and it's going to say true. And once that happens, y'all, you are actually going to have access to these three things right here. So it's going to be the back button. It's going to be right here, and it's going to show you all the, the tabs you have open. Now, I can't help but think, now these days and the way people are in the times, I know good and well they would never name it privilege mode at this time. So that's kind of funny in the first place, right? Okay, now once it says privilege mode, you can click over here, or click this one right here, and it's going to bring you up. Now, it's going to look a lot different mine because I've already modded mine, but it's going to give you access to a browser, and you can click your browser like right here, and you could start going to YouTube. You could do anything you like. Now, a couple things you need to know. Netflix works straight up. If you wanted to do Netflix, y'all, then just come over here and go to the site and type in Netflix. Okay, so that should help us. And once you get to Netflix, I want you to go to Help Center. Okay, you'll see here, just a second. And let's see here, update payment request shows. Let's see here, it might be a little further down. Give me just a second. Netflix says this app is not compatible with your device. I want you to click that and scroll down. Tap here to download Netflix app. Once you tap that, y'all, it's actually going to give you, because this is a tablet, y'all, if you understand this, this is actually a tablet. It's actually going to give you access to the APK without having to go through Google Play or the Google Store, to get this. So do keep that in mind. Now, what I would suggest you doing is finding you a couple of sweet spots. Once you got Netflix up there and you install it, you're good to go, right? Now, as far as YouTube, they have made it now to where you have to, you'd have to go through Google Play to get the actual, a YouTube app, right? But all you have to do really, y'all, is just go to YouTube, type it up there, anywhere. Once you come into it and then log into it to the top right, and then it's going to save it for you. So then you have access to YouTube, for anything that you like to watch or whatever it may be. I was actually watching Supercross earlier, and I'm a big fan of Supercross. And it usually lasts about an hour and a half, so that's a good workout in that time frame. Now, once you have decided whichever ones you want, y'all, what is a great place to go to is called downloadapk.net. I would highly suggest you going there, and to the top right, just do a search and find the apps that you want to install. Now, one of my favorite apps of all, and I use this on my phone all the time, y'all. This is my favorite music app by far. It's called Free Music. Now, what it does is it'll let you go to YouTube and you can do a search for anything that you like. I love listening to Grand Theft Auto radio stations, especially from Vice City. So what I'll do is I go through here and I put little hearts beside it. And then while I'm doing a workout, y'all, I can actually listen, to any of these, apps and stuff of that nature that's inside of here. And it looks absolutely perfect. Now, if this goes sideways by any chance or something like that, y'all, all you got to do is click right here, click in the middle. Let me see here. I got to unlock it. That's what it was. I'm sorry. So anyhow, this is my favorite app. I can't play it because I know good and well that they'll wind up doing it. But you can make it full screen, stuff of that nature. Y'all make everything look like it's supposed to. Now, if you wanted to leave this or have it going in the background, I could go start iFitness, come over here in the top left, bring it down, mash start right here, and then, start listening to it, things of that nature. But any app basically that you can think about, as long as it doesn't require Google Store to make it run, it'll be fine. Now, what I actually did was I still wanted it because I use YouTube a lot. I just went to YouTube and made a bookmark and then sent it to my desktop. So, or, to the home page just right here. And that's worked great for me. But everything that you see right here came from the exact same app place that I just referred to. And the only things you really have to know about, y'all, is when you get freedom to that browser, then go decide what you want. Do not try to install Google Play. Do not try to install YouTube. Now, you might see a couple of older videos where they were able to do YouTube. Well, YouTube's not an option anymore because of the fact that it's tied into Google Play. Now, once it's done downloading, you just click it right here or wait for it, and it should tell you or ask you, would you like to install it? And that's going to be it. Now, all you have to do, if you want to go back to iFit, is you see this little thing right here. You can click right here, and then you'll have your iFit right up here. But again, going to maintenance is going to unlock everything for you. Now, once you have this up and going, I would suggest this: go to Browse, and then save under your library all the ones that you like the best. Okay, and hold on just a second. I am actually a good ways away from my actual, I'm in my bedroom, to be honest. So this is the room that's actually in. And the internet's pretty far away, so it's not the fastest for me. Sometimes it gets slow, so, but anyhow. Y'all, I just wanted to let you know, these are some of the tricks that I have found. Some of y'all who may have a C700 or a Nordictrack or, every kind of iFit and does not have a browser, going into privilege mode is going to give you access to all that, right from the get-go. So you'll be able to play music. One last thing you need to know, y'all, is I did have some issues trying to get my S8 phone to link to the actual Bluetooth itself. It does not say Bluetooth up here, but it's Bluetooth compatible. I got to connect, but I can never get the music to go. And I will tell you, this really sounds really good. It's got really good speakers in here in between, stuff of that nature. So if you are looking at a C700, I can honestly tell you, if you can go find one cheap like I did for $400 or even better, I would jump on it in a heartbeat. Go unlock it so you can put everything over here. And once you do that, you won't even need your phone to be hooked for Bluetooth. It does a great job running all the apps itself. All right, y'all. I hope that helps everybody. If you need anything, just let me know. Appreciate it.